Hello everybody, welcome back for another video. Hope you're all doing well and that you're all having an amazing day. To start things off, today's topic is I'm going to be answering more of your questions. I've been getting a lot of them. If you happen to have any questions that you would like to ask me or that you would like me to answer or elaborate on, don't be afraid. Yeah, don't be afraid. Ask me them in the comment section and I'm here to answer them for you. The first question is, do I own stocks? The answer is no, and that is because of the type of investing that I choose personally to do. Years ago, I was into the idea of stocks and I used to own mutual funds. However, I personally have realized that I have found another investment vehicle that makes me more money or I have higher profits than I would if I were into stocks. However, I know that a lot of people aren't on the same risk level that I am, about a 9 out of 10 when it comes to risk as far as like real investments, not actual scams or Ponzi schemes and stuff like that. So I do not own stocks personally, but I do understand that they are for other people because, you know, we all invest in different things because we all have different monetary goals, as it were. It's funny as well because a lot of the questions are also very closely linked. You'll see the second question was, somebody said, just wondering, you're saying you like to take risk and investment, but you also like control and security. These two sound hard to go together. Could you give more insight on how you manage to juggle the two? For me, the security aspect comes of the art that I have and the real estate that I have. And I think I've allowed myself, or rather I learned this many years ago. I was told that when you are younger, it's okay to be risky with your investments because you are relatively far off from any type of retirement age. So I kind of have stuck with that the last 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years, what have you, whatever time frame you really want to give it. And it's because of this also, going back to the first thing, is because I found that I can make more money in a shorter period of time with a huge risky investment. So I think it also allows myself, I'm usually not, I don't want to say a control freak, but I like to be in control of things as long as I am logically able to be in control of them in some sort of way. And I think crypto in a way allows me to kind of let go with a lot of that. If that really, I hope this is making sense. Like this is how I've worked it out in my head. I know that I'm okay with the riskiness of the cryptocurrency market because it helps me to get to the goals that I want a lot quicker than I were simply investing in stocks and bonds or mutual funds. Once again, this is my own investment vehicle way that I've decided to do it because you do lose a lot of money in crypto sometimes. You also make huge amounts of money, but there are also those times where prices continue to go down for a couple of years, but I'm okay with that. I'm okay with losing aspect or control in the crypto market, but for the rest of it, I like control as far as like the monthly rent, how many properties I own, how much art I'm buying, because I have direct control over all of these things. The crypto market, no. So yes, I like security and control as far as like building up my investments themselves and how much money I have in them and how much money I can bring out of them, yada, yada, yada. But risky investments as far as crypto are, I think, right up my alley. I think in my age and where I am currently when it comes to investing, I'm okay with the insanity that is the cryptocurrency market for the last 7 years, 8 years. It's just been a nonstop roller coaster. So I hope I managed to answer your question. The next one is someone said, why do me, talk about stocks? I'm getting a lot of questions from people who know me from my other channel, the cryptocurrency channel. And I am a huge believer, me, myself personally, this is how I've invested over the last years, that cryptocurrency, and we've seen it even mathematically, Bitcoin has far outpaced every other asset over the last, it's been more than 10 years. It's at least 50, if not 100 years. If you Google it, you can find it. Type in Bitcoin and then 9 million %. Bitcoin has gone up by more than 9 million % as far as like the return from it if you had got it at the very beginning. Even on certain years, we'll see that the cryptocurrency market does incredibly well compared to every other asset. Once again, also tying in the fact that after it does extremely well, there's usually a couple of years of the prices completely collapsing and tumbling. I realized very quick after telling a lot of my friends that they should think about the cryptocurrency space or getting into crypto, and they would ask me what the returns were like, and I would tell them what the returns were like, and then I would tell them what the reality of the actual situation was. There may be a lot of down periods as prices are going down. A lot of people get very turned off by this. So I know and have noticed there's a huge market for people who want to get into investments, but are nowhere near as risky as I am, or maybe you are, or anybody else. A lot of people do actually prefer government bonds and other things like that, but a lot of people also are okay with a 6 to 8, maybe 9% return per year from stocks, as opposed to flipping the coin and gambling on the cryptocurrency market. So I talk about stocks because I know that it interests a lot of other people. I think a lot of times in the cryptocurrency space, we tend to see the money that we've made or that we have and say, well, ours is simply better, not realizing that there are many other ways to invest. So I talk about stocks just to make other people know that you don't always have to be risky investors, that it's okay to be into stocks or bonds and mutual funds because it's another way to make money. Yeah. A very interesting one. Someone said, what would you do in a world famine? Would you grow food? I've never been proposed this question before, so I don't really know what to say. In a worldwide famine, panic? I would grow tomatoes and other things on my balcony and in the front yard. And I don't know. Can whoever wrote that question, if you cared to elaborate a bit more, like what are the circumstances? Is it just like is the whole world ending? Is it only like where I'm living? Because I assume during a worldwide famine, we're all kind of in the dumps. I don't think any of us are kind of further ahead than anybody else. Would I grow food? I guess to the best of my abilities. I know how to grow strawberries and lettuce and many other things, but I don't think that's gonna keep me good for a while. So whoever asked that question also had nothing to do with finance. I saw the question and I was like, okay, I would try to survive. I would go to the grocery store before everyone else knew about the famine and get canned foods. I'm not really sure how to answer that. I would assume during a worldwide famine, as the question says, we'd all be in trouble. So, yeah. The last question is, someone said, what do you sell on your eBay store? What are the logistics of it? And they said, why does free shipping scare people away? I just made a video about what I sell in my eBay store. I went over as much as I possibly could from all the other questions I was getting before from other people asking me about the eBay business. So hopefully that helps. The logistics of it, same exact thing. I went over as much as I possibly could to let you all understand what I sell, how I sell it, what my markup is, how much money I make. I tried to go into as much detail as humanly possible. And why does free shipping scare people away? I saw people in the comment section, a lot of people asking this question. They said, I said before, when I sell things on eBay, I used to mark up my shipping to be the exact shipping that it had to be. And I also tried for a while with free shipping. I was asking other people years ago on eBay how free shipping was working out for them. And a lot of people came to the same consensus that a lot of people, here we go. A lot of people assumed that me making the shipping free was kind of a scam in some sort of way, that I had simply pushed that money into the actual value of the thing that I was selling on eBay, which isn't necessarily true. I was already making tons of money from the actual buying and the selling price of it. But for some reason, I had free shipping on, I think 130 products one time that I had on eBay. And I think like 3 of them sold. But when I put like an actual realistic shipping amount, which I always have a base of $4.99, regardless of where it's going in the world, because I'm usually making tons more just from selling the actual item. So in my experience, I saw people asking or saying that they had their own business and that free shipping, I think, brought in more customers for them. In my experience, me selling with the free shipping has just not worked. People always ask, like, why is this? Oh yeah, this is another big thing. I used to always get, why is this, like, from comments from people who are buying, why is the shipping free? What's wrong with it? How will you package it if the shipping is free? I think people just kind of thought I'd throw it into a box and kind of send it, but I think they maybe see more value. Like, I feel like if they pay for shipping, they feel like they're paying for the actual quality of it getting to them. If that kind of makes any sense. There were a lot of questions, I see the shipping free. Does this also pertain to my country? Yes, it's worldwide free shipping. Okay, well, how are you shipping it? And I would tell them how I was shipping it. And they would want, like, photo proof. Like, can you send me a photo of how you shipped other people's things? And I'm like, I didn't ship something out from somebody else and then take a photo of it so that I could have it to show it to you. It was always kind of this. And I noticed the moment I made the shipping $4.99, all those questions went away because people were like, okay, I'm paying for shipping, therefore I'm paying for a box, I'm paying for cushioning, I'm paying for the insides. And yeah, I'm sure for many businesses, free shipping does work. I know on Amazon, a lot of people definitely like the idea of free shipping, but for what I was selling, people just didn't like it for whatever reason. I hope I answered all of your questions. If you have any other questions you would like to ask me, please go for it. I don't mind making these videos. I actually find them kind of enjoyable. Just to see I like to see what people think about money and investing wise, as to, like, what kind of questions they might have in their head. Yeah, I do hope you all enjoyed. Hope you all are having a great day, a great morning, a great afternoon, a great evening, wherever you are, wherever you might be. I do hope it's absolutely fantastic. Thank you all once again for watching and listening, and I will most certainly be talking to you all soon. See you.